Peace, peace, peace. I go by the name of Barry Mars, also known as Doc Marzi. You are now listening to the Get to Know Me podcast.
Get to Know Me podcast is sponsored by Big Love LLC, an online clothing apparel shop for men, women, children, and no label. Feel free to visit our website today at bigluv.bigcartel.com. That's biglove.bigcartel.com.
No one be on your shitty ass social media or your fucking random ass no bar ass podcast. I don't give a fuck about that nor you.
No joke right there. I'm so serious. Why so serious? Little joke. Just let her know when you want to be serious. Cause when you want to be serious, I'm gonna play around, and when you want to play around, I'm gonna be serious. And if we want to play around and be serious at the same time, I'm just gonna walk off and be serious and playing around while I'm being serious. Because I'm just playing around. Cause I'm never serious.
Why, you been feeling good?
No, I ain't been feeling it bad. But I thank God for being as well as you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bizzy Balboa. Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Roll it up, twist it up, and light it, because it's about to go down. Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Go ahead and roll it, twist it, light it, get your coffee or your tea, meditate, pray, sage the building, because you never know what may be said over the airways of the Get to Know Me podcast platform. I'm the host and creator, Bizzy Balboa. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here, hi, how you doing? I'm here to talk shit. So it's been a lot of shit going on. I'm going to be all over the place in this episode because I just really want to say fuck you to a lot of people. So yeah. The easiest person to get out of the way is going to be Timbaland. Fuck you, Timbaland. I've been lost respect for this dude after him and Swiss Beats created verses and then sold it to fucking caucus people just for it to be ruined and fucking dead. Killed it. You have artists come on your live essentially for an opportunity to work with you. And they gotta pay. Some people paid $100 to do this live with this guy. He had you submit your music. You had to submit the files to him. And then also he had a competition where you could submit a song and be considered to be a part of like his album by getting people to vote for you. All of this shit was just a setup for him to be able to create an AI fucking artist with an AI record label. He ain't even trying to sign real artists. And he been sitting on live with people for about a month or two, having people pay him and submit music. And he knew that he wasn't going to do nothing with these people. To me, that's such a fucking bitch ass thing to do. Because why play with real people like that? Why you got real humans in this competition to be a part of your little whatever you got going on, and then you keep posting about it saying that you're not taking their music to create this AI artist, but what the fuck are you doing then? Because I don't see you fucking with no real human beings, no real people. Like, how you supposed to trust somebody like that? After you tell us to submit our music to you, we pay you $100, nigga, we're gonna get an opportunity, and nothing happens from it. You just announce that, oh, I got an AI artist, and then you post something with your boy Ray Daniels saying something about Jimmy Iovine told him a while ago to get you somebody that don't talk back, get you an artist that don't talk back, or something like that. Y'all motherfuckers is bamboozled. The whole world is fucked. That's the reason why I don't really want to be in this damn industry no more. Like, I'm here to help other people accomplish their goals and dreams, but this probably gonna be my last couple of years doing music. I already had said by the time I hit 40, I wasn't really trying to be no artist like that in front of the camera. I probably still would record music at my own leisure, but I ain't gonna be putting too much into this shit because it's a joke. All this shit is a fucking game. You got people submitting music to you, and then you come out with a big announcement. I can see if you made a big announcement like I got a new record label and I chose 10 artists out of the people that's been going on live with me to be a part of the label, and here are their names. You feel me? Like, you ain't create no opportunities for nobody that was a part of them lives. All you did was announce something very greedy, something to me super malicious, because it's a spit in the fucking face. What was the whole point of doing it to begin with? So fuck Timberland. That was the easiest one to get out of the way. The next one, since we're talking about music, let's just go ahead and talk about a Carter Six. So I gave it a rating on my TikTok of 5.5 out of 10. That was after one listen. Um, it wasn't really like as bad as what people have been posting about online, saying like, "Oh, it's trash, it's weak," all this stuff. It wasn't that good, but it also wasn't that bad. It's like in between. I love that he was being vulnerable, talking about certain things on there, but also it was the same old, a lot of cocaine talk, a whole bunch of, it's like somebody worded it like this: we grew up, but Lil Wayne didn't. And I feel like maybe that's true in a way because the music is like it's the same old, same old. Once you hit a certain level in life and in the music industry, it's time to start going into a different career. You see how T.I. is moving into comedy, Two Chains, he owned a strip club, a restaurant, a couple other things. Like they still rapping a little bit, but it's time for Wayne to definitely be on some retired shit by now, or just creating a whole nother Young Money with younger artists that's new, fresh, and people are in, they want to see them. They're entertained by these people. He could own his own label again and just sit back. Sign your children because they did an okay job on the album. I thought that was cool that he had his kids on there. Um, but or even get into something else. Like he's always been a fan of liquor and skateboarding and things like that. Like maybe it's time to branch into something else, open up a cigar bar or something. I don't know. But it wasn't that bad, but it just wasn't that good. I think that the bars are still there, of course. Wayne, he can rap his ass off, but it's just like it was just nothing. I mean, we used to that them punchlines, the crazy eeriness of his lyricism. I mean, the man can rap his ass off, like we know that for a fact, but the songs just wasn't there. Many people blaming it on excuse me, they blaming it on the beats, but it was really a mixture. Like I don't know. Uh, but I also don't think that I listened to the Carter Five. Like I said on TikTok, I've been kind of like phased out with Wayne. I think after the Carter Three, honestly, like Carter Four was cool, but after three, I kind of started phasing out. So I can't even really be like, this was the worst of the worst because I ain't listened to a couple of them. You know what I mean? Like I ain't been around for a little minute. You know what I mean? Like, but I still feel like he a goat. That don't take nothing away from him. I feel like he definitely is a very talented man. It don't take nothing away from him, but it is, it is what it is when truth hurts. You know what I mean? Somebody say that your stuff don't sound that good, then we feel like, oh, we got to be all butt hurt, but it's nothing wrong with people telling the truth. They feel like it sucked. It sucked. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I felt about the Carter Six. It wasn't that bad, but it just wasn't that good. All right, moving along. Since we still, we talking about entertainment. I'm just moving through this shit because I really want to get to some points. Straw Movie by Tyler Perry. Oh my God. 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. Incredible movie. Extremely emotional. I mean, it'll have your emotions all over the place. One minute you mad, you crying, you laughing, you sad. Like it's a lot of emotions. It's very heavy. Um, I had to go on like a slight little rant on TikTok about the movie because it's a lot of people that feel like Tyler Perry should be the black savior. He should be the black woman savior, the black savior. He should make certain movies that certain people want to see because they feel like that's the right thing to do is to make these certain type of movies where it's showing like, oh, black women in power or black people in power, whatever the case may be. And I get it. But he ain't the savior. He's not, he's not our savior. He's not gonna rescue us. And like it's other people that are making movies for black people that show strong black characters. It's also other people making movies about black people that show weak characters. He ain't the only person making movies about black people, but for some reason they continue to attack him and make it seem like, oh, he ain't looking out for the best interest of what represents black women. Well, let's go down the straw movie. Yes, Taraji's character was a struggling single black mother. She was, this is a whole spoiler. I'm gonna let you know now. So, she was having trouble paying bills, keeping up with her daughter's medicine, all type of stuff. So the landlord, even though the place wasn't really put together, the place wasn't in the best condition, the landlord was black. Okay. Landlord of the property was black. Okay. Moving along. Then we get to the school. The lady that they showed looks like someone in a position of some type of authority at the school. I don't know if she's a principal or a teacher, but she's black. Okay. And then we move along. I think where she went next, she went somewhere next. I forgot where she went after that, but even at work, her store manager, black man, the man that owned the store, black man. Then we get to the bank. The branch manager is a black lady. The tellers, black women. The chief of police, a black man. The detectives that Teyana Taylor played and the other guy, black. So for y'all to keep trying to make it seem like Tyler Perry don't make movies for our people and that he don't show us in positions of power, that's stupid. This was a great movie that told a story that a lot of people will never tell. What up, Jazz? I'm on live right now, something I ain't never did while I film my podcast. But yeah, this is a story that a lot of people would never tell. And this type of woman need a voice too. Just like how y'all want to see, rich black people on screen. What about the single mother that's struggling, that everybody judged? This is the same type of woman that y'all talk about. Y'all act like these people don't exist. They exist. And that was the whole point of the movie. She didn't feel seen. She didn't feel like she had any help. But y'all telling him, oh, make more movies about black women that have power. This is the main reason why he make these type of movies, because y'all overlook the type of women that he's talking about. I had comments on TikTok, people talking about, oh, he make it seem like black women can't afford rent. They can't afford their kids' medicine. They can't afford lunch. There are some black women that have that struggle, and not just black women. People in general have that type of struggle. They like, oh yeah, it's people out here making $25 an hour. Not everywhere. You're talking about your reality. You're not talking about the reality of somebody that's not living that life. And that was the whole point of the fucking movie. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it, but that was the whole point of the movie. I know women that are single mothers that are struggling, that are trying their best, that are going out there and putting their best foot forward, that have kids that are sick, that have things, and nobody stops to find out if they're okay. Nobody stops to say, hey, you need help. They judge that person. She got all them kids and she can't afford. Y'all judge them type of people. And you act like you don't see them type of people. And that is the reason why this movie was important to make. Because y'all act like these type of people don't need help. They don't get no pardon. When you ever see another single mother put on a big screen like that and represented in a great way? And then one lady that I was talking to, she was like, I just want him to show more women with resilience. Taraji showed resilience through that whole movie. From beginning to end, the number one thing that she wanted to do was get to work and make enough money to take care of her child. That was the number one thing she wanted to do. And she meant that she needed to get that check so she can give the school $40 for her child to eat lunch. She needed that to happen. And she made sure by any means. Y'all didn't judge John Q. Y'all thought John Q was an excellent movie. Y'all never get mad at the Wayans brothers whenever they making these don't be a menace to society and they got black women sucking people's toes and acting fucking wild as fuck crackheads and shit. Y'all love the Wayans brothers, but when they come to Tyler Perry, y'all want him to be the black savior. He ain't gonna save us, nigga. That man ain't gonna save us. He making stories about there's a certain type of black that a lot of people can't relate to, and I'm glad that he making movies about that type of those type of people, because you don't know it. Whenever you living on a certain level in life, you don't see other people struggle. You don't recognize it, nor do you accept it. You think that it's made up. You feel me? They think it's made up. They like, oh yeah, it ain't no way that there's people struggling to buy medicine. What are you talking about? Like, to me, that sounds very conservative. That sounds really Trumpish when y'all talk like that. Like nobody ain't living the struggle. Like we all got the same everything. No, it's not true. It's not true. I know single mothers that are struggling like that. And it's not to say that, oh, he's trying to make it seem like black women are just struggling. No, everybody that was in that movie wasn't struggling. The branch manager was a very powerful black woman. She had a big ass house with a husband and two kids. They showed the picture. And whenever the branch manager mentioned her family, she's like, oh, yeah, that's my kids and stuff. And Taraji's character was like, oh, that's a nice big house. And she was like, it ain't that big. And Taraji said, to you? That's the shit that we talking about. It's not that big. But Taraji like, well, shit, my whole apartment can fit in this room. This is why y'all need to have movies made like this so y'all can understand other people's perspective, other people's struggle. The main point of the fucking movie is to not judge somebody. You don't know what they're going through. And all y'all did was take that and still judge him. Still judge the way he made the movie. Like, I don't get it. You cannot please everybody, clearly, but I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, and for y'all to make it seem like he only showing a black woman struggling, Taraji's character was the only one that was struggling. Even the man that was homeless, that was played by Sinbad, he had somewhere to stay. People was helping him out. You know what I mean? Everybody else was in positions of power. Y'all ain't talk about the black branch manager. Y'all ain't talk about the chief of police, the detectives, all the bank tellers. Everybody that he showed wasn't struggling. On top of that, he cast a lot of black women and they all speak highly about how he treat them and how he paid them. The only person that we've heard something negative that has been done or said is Monique. And it wasn't because of anything pay wise. It was because he didn't stand behind her. He didn't have her back in that moment. But I think that he's learned from that because he even Taraji is in interviews right now talking about, oh, he gave me his trailer. He said, you ain't finna tell nobody I didn't pay you, right? Because Taraji will tell it. We've seen it. So my point is stop acting like the man ain't looking out for black women whenever every time I see a movie, he casting a black woman. It don't matter about the storyline. Them women getting paid. He pushing them further and they getting paid the amount they supposed to get paid. You saw what he did for Cicely Tyson? She had never even got $1 million for an acting role. That's an amazing, incredible black legacy. I'm talking about incredible powerhouse. And he gave her what she was worth. She was able to experience her real worth before she passed away. Not minimizing her to $1 million anyways, but I'm just saying she got paid. So stop trying to bash a man that's really actually helping out these black women. He ain't taking nothing away from them. And him making a movie like that ain't taking nothing away from black women or black culture. Like Sinners just came out. We praised that movie. We watched that shit 100 million times. Tell me where in that movie was it anything about black power, black rise? Not. It was about them opening up a fucking booze place and people partying and you know the oppressors being outside trying to get them. It had nothing about black power, black legacy, black luxury, but we loved it. So it's like, to me, y'all picking and choosing who to hate, who to have something against. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. I ain't saying that. I don't even know Tyler Perry like that. I ain't saying he perfect, but I'm just saying y'all trying to nitpick and make it seem like he ain't putting black people in a position. Yes, he is. Every time I see something about him, I see something with him putting black people in a position, standing up, using his voice. Everybody ain't making no movies like what, and then these movies out there that show black luxury, black power, black people that are rich. Y'all don't go watch them. Y'all don't complain about them making all these damn slave movies. Y'all will line up to go see a fucking slave movie in a minute. Like, stop it. You're nitpicking. That's garbage. Next topic. Next topic. Now we got to get into some political shit, unfortunately, because I done talked about all the entertainment stuff that I wanted to talk about on this episode. But right now it's some raids going on in LA and it's looking just like fucking the LA riots back in the day. If you've ever even been to the African American Museum in LA, you'll be able to see some real deal, like legitimate history in there about how the LA riots happened. And it's looking like that right now. It's very unfortunate because LA is going to fight back. And that's what they want to happen. Even though I love that they fighting back, but it's like that's what they want to happen so that they could declare martial law. They done already called the National Guard into LA. I think they said they'll be there by tomorrow. And people gonna get hurt. Some people might die. And it's unfair that this shit is going on. I hate that everybody's making it seem like it's just a Mexican problem. It's all our problem. Anytime these people are doing this, I don't care about who you voted for. I don't care about nothing political. But anytime these people are running in people's jobs, in their homes, they taking people that have nothing to do with immigration. I can't sit back and just be like, oh, sucks for them. I just can't. Because today is them. Tomorrow it could be anybody else. And they showing that. They showing that it ain't just them. And it's just nasty. I hate what the fuck is going on every time I get on the internet. I want to focus on just like positive things, but the reality is that ain't shit really funny right now. Ain't nothing. It's nothing that I don't want to laugh about nothing whenever I know that people are being taken and hunted down like this. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you believe in about doing things. Oh, they should have just they did it the right way. Whenever these people are going to immigration court and they still locking them up. They still locking them up. They still fucking with them while they in court. They waiting outside of the court to fuck and put people in zip ties, not even handcuffs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, inhumane as fuck. But remember, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Them today, it could be us tomorrow. I can't just sit back and make it seem like, oh, it's their fault. They should have voted, whatever. A lot of people did vote. You know what I'm saying? And as we can see with Elon posting, talking about, oh, if it wasn't for me, he would have lost. Well, who's to say that those people didn't vote or did vote at this point? Because obviously the shit was rigged. They're telling us to our face, and y'all still don't see the shit. It's disgusting the way that this world is when it comes to power. And this is the main reason why my Purification album did so well, because we were dealing with Trump then in 2020, and it was us in 2020. It was us because of George Floyd, and the shit wasn't right. And we was out in the streets demanding justice. And when I was out there, it wasn't, I was in San Diego where the Black population is low, but still, the point is, it wasn't all Black people out there marching with me. It was Mexicans, it was white people, it was all type of people out there. So I can't just sit back and be like, oh, is there a problem? Whenever I know them same people stood next to me when I was out there marching with my KJ shirt on, Kendrick Johnson. You know what I'm saying? And I went many times, and them people was out there demanding justice. Black Lives Matters. They had signs, shirts, they had masks, they had everything, and they was out there walking and demanding justice with me. So I'm gonna stand for them every time. You know what I mean? Like, it's really disgusting to even be in America at this point. I really want them to just pay us off and let us go wherever the fuck we want to go. But in order to make America great again, you need people. If they kicking the Mexicans out, who the hell you think finna help them make this damn thing great again? The same people that made it great the first time, the slaves, huh? The people that built the White House, that built up the infrastructure, that created and invented almost everything that we use to this day. I'm not being no motherfucking slave. I'm not helping them make shit great again. Okay? So the best thing is for everybody to team together and try to figure this shit out, because I'm not going back. That's where he's taking us. And honestly, he ain't even taking us back. He's taking us to hell. The stuff that I'm seeing, hearing, reading, I mean, this big, beautiful bill, I think if you mention the big, beautiful bill, I bet 80% of fucking niggas in the hood don't even know what the fuck that is. But they know he freed Larry Hoover, and you know what I mean? Kodak and NBA Youngboy, and he pardoned all them people. They know about that, but they don't know nothing about the big beautiful bill and how they finna be big beautifully fucked. I mean, come on. It's sad that nobody's really educated on what the fuck is going on right now. All they know is whatever the fuck could come up on their Instagram. Oh, Donald Trump, yeah, he did this. He didn't even give y'all the stimulus check, so y'all give him credit for that. It's just nasty out here, bro. It make me really disgusted. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to take a break from the internet because it's too much disgusting shit going on in the world. It reminds me so much of 2020 and all the funding that's needed in this world to make this shit in America, to make this shit even operate the right way. Like, I don't know, man. If you ain't stocking up on valuables, you're doing it wrong. Cause I'm telling you, it ain't looking right for us, bro. And it ain't nobody to even step up. Who the hell gonna step up? JD Vance? Yeah, you're right. You give niggas a crumb, they gonna celebrate like you gave them a whole loaf of bread. Shout out to shout out to my homie, because that's true. You give the niggas a little bit, they swear, oh, he freed Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover is gonna stay his ass locked up on because the state still got about 200-300 years on his ass. He ain't gonna be free. And it's fucked up because I know a little bit about Larry Hoover, and you know what I mean. I get it. I get it, but at the same time, he giving y'all little crumbs, like they said, like my homie said, he giving crumbs and he ain't saving nothing. He ain't doing shit for us. You know what he doing? He cutting Medicare and Medicaid, and that is the primary thing. Y'all think that it's just people in the hood or people that don't have that no healthcare insurance that only gonna affect them. Well, guess what? Medicare and Medicaid also fund the hospitals. Yeah, Medicare and Medicaid fund hospitals. Also, they get money from insurance companies. They also get money from private investors. If nobody hardly got no fucking insurance, the insurance companies, if they start crashing, if Medicare and Medicaid go down, who the fuck gonna pay for the hospitals to stay open? We don't have no $10,000 just for a fucking physical or annual. That's the reason why you're able to go to the hospital and not have to pay that damn money, because it's somebody else that's really covered the bill already. You just have to owe it on the back end. And then we never pay it. We dispute it because of HIPAA. If they try to put this shit on your record, dispute. So if he get rid of that, who finna keep the hospitals open? Y'all ain't thinking about shit like that. Y'all just thinking, oh yeah, people better get off Medicare. They better get off food stamps. Like, people ignorant as fuck. You don't know how the world go around for real. And that's the whole problem right there. Is you not understanding politics, not understanding laws and bills and shit like that. It's not gonna get better. Shit finna get worse. It's not about to get great at all. But I go on my TikTok and I see Black educated people still fucking talking about, oh, my president. Like, I don't get this goofy ass shit. I really don't. Black people be looking for a fucking savior. Nobody's coming to save us, bro. Y'all should have learned that from learning about the history of slavery. Nobody's coming to save us. It has to be us every time. So you got to get educated ASAP. You can't just sit around here waiting on people to post stuff on Instagram and then being like, oh, okay, that's the news. No, it's shit y'all don't know about that's going on right now to this day. Y'all, a lot of people don't even know who the fuck Peter Thiel is, and he really is controlling a lot of what the fuck is going on. Hello? I mean, come on, I'm being honest. The shit that they're trying to do, it has nothing to do with really, I know it's a lot of racism involved in it, but it's really a power thing. It's a power trip, and they loving it. Trump done said he love ignorant people. He done said that 100 times, and he made sure to put only dumbass people in positions of power this time. Last time he put people that had some type of common sense, some type of logic around him, and that's why shit ain't go too bad. This time he got all dummies. All dummies. If you looking at the shit that they doing, he had one lady up there, I think that she used to work for WWE, and this bitch can't even do math. she ain't even able to add and subtract shit. She just like, yeah, I think that sound about right. That's not right. That's not like the right number. Yeah, like, we're fucked. Cut a check and let me go, because I'm gonna diss a fucking peer. Cut a check, give me the 40 acres, and I'll flip that shit. Let me go. And him banning us from going to certain countries, I really think that it's going to be the opposite. I think that he's really trying to make it to where we ain't going to be able to leave. Because if nobody's here, how the fuck can he make this shit great? It ain't that he want us to all go. He wants some people to go. He want the rest of us to stay so that we can do the work. I ain't fucking falling for this shit. Y'all can keep falling for it. I'm not. I say fuck Trump, fuck Elon, fuck Musk, fuck everybody, fuck ICE, Bitch, I don't even want no ice in my cup right now. It's ice in here. I'm spitting the shit back in the cup. God damn it. I don't want nothing. I'm pissed off. That's why I had to come on here today. I really have nothing else to say other than fuck Timberland. Fuck Timbo the King. Fuck Ice. Fuck Elon. Fuck Trump. Fuck the Carter 6. What else? And I love the Straw movie. That's it. That's all I had to say. So continue spreading love. Dog. Continue spreading love, peace, positivity. I'm out. Fuck this shit. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Get to Know Me podcast. New episodes release weekly on Saturdays and Wednesdays. In the weeks where we skip, please tune into our previous episodes. Other ways to support is word of mouth, following us on all social media and podcast platforms, and supporting a guest on our show. You also can become a subscribed listener by signing up as low as 99 cents a month, where you will have access to exclusive episodes, a chance to win prizes, and more. Again, thank you for tuning into the Get to Know Me podcast, created and hosted by Bizzy Balboa.